Hello everyone. Just we are going to discuss the basic problems related to block diagram by using only three rules. Those rules are whenever the two blocks are connected in cascade, and the second rule is whenever the blocks are connected in parallel, and third rule is elimination of feedback path. So by using only these three rules we are going to discuss some of the problems. So here comes the first problem. If you observe this diagram, if you observe this one block diagram, so here we are having the negative sign. That means here we are having the negative feedback. So in order to eliminate the negative feedback path, we are having one formula, that is g of s by 1 plus g of s into h of s. G of s by 1 plus g of s into h of s, where g of s is nothing but the forward path gain. Here in this diagram the forward path is this one, forward block is this one, and h of s is the feedback. So in feedback path we are not having any gain. So if you are not having any gain, this is considered to be the 1. This value is considered to be 1. If you are not having any gain, this value is considered to be 1. So now we are trying to find out the transfer function for this system. So the transfer function is nothing but the ratio of output to the input. Here the output is y of s, input is u of s. So we need to find out y of s by u of s. So the formula is g of s by 1 plus g of s into h of s. Here g of s is 4 by s into s plus 4, and h of s value is, if you are not having any value, it is considered as 1. H of s value is 1. So in place of g of s, just substitute 4 by s into s plus 4. In place of h of s, substitute 1. In place of g of s, substitute 4 by s into s plus 4. In place of h of s, substitute 1. So after substitution, you are getting 4 by s into s plus 4, this is g of s, by 1 plus g of s into h of s. The g of s value is 4 by s into s plus 4 into 1. So just simplify this one. So 4 upon s into s plus 4 divided by, so here do the LCM. So s into s plus 4 plus 4 divided by s into s plus 4. So this s into s plus 4 cancelled out. So finally you are left with 4 by s into s is s square, s into 4 is 4s plus 4. So this is the transfer function of that particular diagram. So that diagram will be replaced with the single block with the input is u of s and the output is y of s. So just we are doing the elimination of feedback path. So here we are having the negative feedback. If you are having the negative feedback, the transfer function is g of s by 1 plus g of s into h of s. In place of g of s, we are having 4 by s into s plus 4. In place of h of s, we are not having any block. So it is considered as 1. After substituting the values, finally we are getting this equation. So that circuit diagram, that block diagram is replaced with the single block which is having the input of u of s, output of y of s, and with the transfer function of 4 by s square plus 4s plus 4. So in this way the complex circuit will be represented with the simple circuit which is having only single block. So let us go to the next. So here once you observe this diagram, so this is also we are having the feedback path. A part of output is getting back to the input. In place of g of s we are having minus 3. In place of h of s we are having 0.5, and here we are having the positive feedback. So for positive feedback system, the transfer function is g of s by 1 minus g of s into h of s. So here in place of g of s we are having the value minus 3. In place of h of s we are having the value 0.5. So we need to substitute these values in this equation. So in place of g of s substitute minus 3. In place of h of s substitute 0.5. So finally the transfer function, here the output is c of s, input is r of s, The transfer function is the ratio of output to the input, that is C of s by R of s. C of s by R of s. So in place of G of s, just substitute minus 3. Here we are having the positive feedback, that's why 1 minus, and we know that the G of s is minus 3, H of s is 0.5, H of s is 0.5. So just do the simple calculation. So minus 3 by 1, 1. Here minus into minus is plus, 1 plus 3 into 0.5. So 1 plus 3 into 0.5 value is 1.5. So minus 3 by 2.5. So here you are getting the y of s by x of s value is minus 1.2. Minus 1.2. So in this way this is also represented with simple block diagram. So here the input is some x of s and output is some y of s, which is having the transfer function of minus 1.2. So that much complex system is simply represented with one block which is having the value of 1.2, which is having the value of 1.2. Next, so this is the problem number 3. So here if you observe this circuit, here we are having one feedback path, and in addition to that here we are having some other block also. So first, in order to do these type of problems, first identify what is the feedback. So here we are having the positive feedback. First we have to eliminate this feedback path. So whenever we are eliminating this feedback path, this total circuit is represented with the single block. And that should be in series with this block. So let us do one by one. So first here we are having the positive feedback, and here in feedback path I am not having any value. So whenever in feedback path we are not having any value, that will be represented with 1. So in positive feedback, for positive feedback the formula is G of s by 1 minus G of s into H of s. So in place of G of s I am having G1, G2. In place of H of s I am having 1. Just substitute that values. First here I am taking some U of s. The output of this particular block is U of s. The input is some R of s. So first I am trying to find out the transfer function for this specific block, that is U of s by R of s. So here I am having the positive feedback. So for positive feedback the value is G of s by 1 minus G of s into H of s. So in place of G of s, whatever the value I am having G1 into G2. In place of H of s I am having only 1. So substitute that values. So in place of G of s, G1 into G2, 1 minus G1 into G2 into 1. H of s value is 1. So this is the transfer function for this particular block. But I need C of s by R of s. So this total circuit I am representing with the single block which is having the transfer function of G1 G2 by 1 minus G1 G2. So I am representing the total one with G1 G2 by 1 minus G1 G2. In addition to that I am having one more block, that is G3. So this is G3. So whenever these two blocks are connected in cascade, what is the overall transfer function? So whenever two blocks are connected in cascade, the overall transfer function is nothing but the multiplication of individual block gains. That is nothing but G1 G2 by 1 minus G1 G2 multiplied with G3. G1 G2 G3 by 1 minus G1 into G2. Here in this problem, first we are eliminating the positive feedback. Eliminating the positive feedback is nothing but, what is the transfer function of positive feedback? G of s by 1 minus G of s into H of s. Already we are discussed this one in types of feedback. So in place of G of s I am having G1 G2. in place of h of s I am having 1. So g of s, in place of g of s, just I am substituting g1 g2. 1 minus, in place of g of s I am substituting g1 g2. In place of h of s I am substituting 1. So up to this part I am getting the transfer function this value. But in addition to this we are having one more block, g3. So here if you observe this one, these two blocks are connected in cascade. So whenever the two blocks are connected in cascade, what is the overall transfer function or overall gain? That is nothing but multiplication of individual gains, that is g1 g2 g3 by 1 minus g1 into g2. So this is the homework problem. Just try to do this one. In tomorrow's class I will discuss this problem. So here if you observe, these two blocks are connected in cascade. So first combine the blocks which are connected in cascade, and after that eliminate the feedback path. Just I am giving the hint. First combine the blocks which are connected in cascade. So these two blocks are connected in cascade. So what is the overall transfer function of these two blocks? Just it is 4 by s plus 2. 4 by s plus 2. So these two blocks is represented with only one block. After that just eliminate the feedback path. So here you are having negative feedback path. You know the formula. Try to do this problem. I will explain the same problem in tomorrow's class. So thank you all. Hope you understood something related to problems. So with these problems we can clearly understood first basic 3 rules of block diagram algebra.